Good morning, Lewis. Where are we today? Pleasure Beach. Used to be called Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but it's just called Pleasure Beach now. As you can see, they've changed it to Pleasure Beach Resort and dropped the Blackpool, which has caused a lot of people to be very upset, which is very silly because it's only a name. So this is our first visit. Ooh, hang on camera, with my silly hat on, because it's a bit cold and it's been raining all morning, so we don't know how long we're going to be here for. We would normally come on opening weekend, wouldn't we, on opening day?
Yeah.
But we're on the day after opening, oh sorry, the weekend after opening weekend, because what did we do last weekend?
Bangers!
Yeah, Lewis was driving the banger car. So that's on our vlog if you want to go and check it out. So yeah, we are a week, yeah, which is perhaps as well because apparently the opening weekend was awful with loads of things not open. But we've just walked up, haven't we? And the big one's going. We're going to do the ghost train because it's been reimagined, so we'll see what that's like. Put that on its own vlog probably.
Yeah.
And we'll have a good couple of hours. It's supposed to rain in about 2 hours really heavily, so we'll probably see how much we can get done before then. Hopefully the big one, but it's very, very cold. And these are the stuff that's going on. So we do have late night riding going on this year, and of course we've got the hot ice, which is Amanda's favourite. Come on now, let's have a walk in because we haven't been in this new office yet since they've changed it. So this used to just be the office, but now they've turned it into a gift shop. So let's go and have a walk in.
Ice skating, remember?
Oh no, the ice skating's a bit further around, but this is where all the merch is now. So let's go and have a look at the new merch. We'd normally do this on the way out, but let's have a quick look. Oh, I like that. Oh, Icon fleeces, £10. They're quite cool. So I think they've got a lot of last year's merch still on offer. Trying to get rid of it, like the Valhalla stuff. Lewis, have you seen these Valhalla bags? They're cool. Valhalla bags are ace, aren't they?
Okay.
Okay.
Now this.
Yeah, that is quite smart. Dare to ride. Yeah, you got
that one?
Yeah, you did. You got that one last time, didn't you? Last year.
I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, you lost the top, didn't you? You lost the cap. Oh, it's smart in here. Feels a lot warmer as well than it did when it was just the ticket office. Love the Icon stuff. So again, people been complaining about the branding, dropping the Blackpool off. Do like the retro Funshine stuff. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the modern stuff, or do you like this Mr. Funshine retro stuff?
Not that.
Modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, and that's why they've changed, mate, because they've changed for people like you, not people like me. So there's the new logo, Pleasure Beach Resort, where they've dropped the Blackpool. So yeah, they've changed because of people like you, not people like me that wish it was still Blackpool in there, but I understand why they've done it. You alright? So yeah, no, we like these 100-year hoodies. That hoodie's amazing. I wonder how much that is. $38.95. I've got to admit, I do like that 100-year hoodie. We might have to come back and maybe have a look at that. So right, let's go and have a look. Yeah. Right, come on then, let's go for a walk and see what we can find. Let's get in the park first. Okay, so here's the new map for Pleasure Beach. Yeah. And they've taken the Grand Prix off the map because that's standing but not operating. Well, where? It's not on the map, was it? It should be there.
What, there?
Well, there. Yeah.
There?
Yeah, but it's taken off the map for this year. Right, come on then, let's go. Let's go in and see how busy it is. It's not looking massively busy today. So again, opening day was really, really busy. Are we doing Valhalla later, maybe? He's not sure. I brought the waterproof case. Right, so we'll see you inside because I'll need to get our tickets. Let's go. What's that? So the Noah's Ark used to rock. So what's above here is the Noah's Ark. It used to rock. And that was a mechanism to make it rock. Right, come on then, let's go. We're good, thank you. Okay, so drink refills this year are 15. Can't remember what they were last year, can you? Don't know whether there was...
25.
No, I'm not sure they were... They might have been about the same price. Okay, so another thing that people are all getting upset about is Ice Blast. So, currently not operating. Now, there are rumours that it's going to be its last year of operation here at Pleasure Beach. Amanda Thompson, who's the owner of the park, says she's awaiting on a part for it. But when we go around in a minute, if we look, all the signage is taken down. So it's going to be interesting to see whether there's a sign for it with Valhalla in the background, whether it is going to open and what's going to replace it. There is markings on the floor, or there was last year, we'll have to have a look. So they are putting something new here, although there are rumours that they're going to move, well, not move, but build, expand the Boulevard Hotel. So if they expand the Boulevard Hotel, that's going to go where the Red Arrows ride is. So they could potentially move the Red Arrows ride to there. That's what I think anyway, but that's pure guesswork, that if they are going to move them, you wouldn't get rid of them. That's the perfect space. What do you think of this ride here, Harry Maxim's Flying Machines? Are you a fan? I don't like it. It makes me feel sick. Boring? I think I'm going to fall out. Right, well, there's absolutely nobody in the queue for Valhalla. But if we're going to do Valhalla, then it's going to be probably the last ride of the day, because we're going to get very wet on it. So yeah, there's the Flying Machines, one of the original rides at the Pleasure Beach way back 100 and odd years ago. As you can see. Say again? Yeah, they spent a lot of money when they redid it last year, mate, theming it. We never went on it last year, did we? We'll have to go on it. Yeah, and there's Derby Racers. And of course Alice in Wonderland over there. And our first ride of the day. So are we doing this first then, or are we going over to Big One while it's opening? Doing this first, so what are we doing? Ghost Train, are you looking forward to it? So Louis was a fan of Ghost Trains, I don't know why. This is the oldest ghost train in the world, as we keep saying. We did a ride through of it, although I haven't seen it going around yet, so we'll have to see if it's open. We did... I haven't seen... oh yeah, National is running because the web's running. No, I haven't seen it going, it might not be open, dude. We'll have to go and have a look. So yeah, we did a full vlog of this a couple of years ago. Then we'll see what it's like today. We might put it on its own vlog though. Right, so we've decided we're going to head up to the Big One rather than do Ghost Train for now, because well, oh yeah, look, I've never noticed that before on the railings. It's like a little I don't know whether it's new or not, but I've not noticed that before. Just on a little side note as well, just as we were walking up here, security came and asked regarding filming in the park. So obviously when we were in the shop there, we panned round to one of the staff that was talking to us, and the gentleman that was stood next to us got a bit upset that he was on camera, so apologies for that. Just be a bit careful filming in the park. You don't film staff members, wasn't our intention, but it's just difficult when you're speaking to somebody. You tend to face them, so... But mate? Yeah. Yeah. So let's have a walk over to the Big One, and then we'll have a chat about the Grand Prix ride. So, right, I'm going to walk over to the Big One while it's running. Hopefully it's still running when we get there and the wind's not stopped it. Because as I say, it's not the nicest of days at Pleasure Beach today. Oh, log flume's not working. Rugrats. I think, why? Because it's freezing and it's wet. I know, it's quiet. So that's one thing we're coming on a wet days. It is very quiet in Pleasure Beach today. Right, let's walk over to the Big One. Avalanche? Yeah, so again that's another potential rumour. Oh, there's the Rev. Still one of the most forceful Forceful starts. Is that a launch coaster? Do you class that as a launch coaster? Was that one of the UK's first launch coasters? I think he probably was. So yeah, the Avalanche is another ride that's rumoured to maybe coming to the end of its life. So we don't sure how long Avalanche might be here for. So we might have a ride on that later. Always gets really long queues, Avalanche though. But do you want to do it now while we're here? Yeah? Okay, let's go and do Avalanche then. I don't think he's got a big queue. Yeah, so we'll go and do Avalanche while we're here. Entrance used to be there, didn't entrance used to be there on Avalanche, and they've now moved it. Yeah, we'll show that in a minute to the Avalanche queue. Which again's interesting if they are going to be removing this ride in the next year or two, that they've spent money redoing this path and upgrading the entrance. I like this ride. It's not the most forceful or thrilling. It does take up a massive amount of space in the park though as well. So I could understand why they would maybe choose to get rid of it. Alpine Racer's not going this year either yet. Okay, so it's walking right up to the loading bit. This is unusual. Normally this steep. Yeah, normally we're queuing all the way back here. This is one of the better themed queues. Oh, I need to get in first, mate. Is that good, mate? Is that good? Lewis, what are we doing? What are we doing? Exiting through the sweet shop, not really a gift shop. Enjoy that? Right, come on then, let's get over to the big one before the weather gets any more nasty and it closes. I like this little band up here as well in the... Really not. They're quite cute. And then we got the laughing man that always used to freak you out. Oh look, this is the front of one of the old log flumes. So where Infusion is now, there used to be a log flume ride, and that was one of the barrels. Here's a clown that freaks a lot of people out. He's ace. Oh, his head's not moving, he used to move around his head. Right, come on then. Just people, some people don't like clowns, do they? And he's a little bit freaky. Dodgems over there, we'll do those later as well. Let's get the bigger one before it's, like I say, before the weather gets too cold. Which is running, because I can just see it over there in the background. What's up? Oh yeah, so we got, well they're not that famous, Jonathan Wilkes, Ollie Murs and Robbie Williams. That's the most famous, Robbie Williams. We'll come and do the Dodgems later. Oh, the big one's just come back into station. So, we're going to go on the big one. So this is its opening weekend of the season, even though the park opened last weekend. But the big one didn't open with a weekend. And this is its 30th year of operation. It opened back in 1994 and I rode it in its first week. And a little bit, well, not sad really, because it's great news for you roller coaster enthusiasts in the UK. But we're riding this, oh, I love the fact that the icon interacts with it. We're riding this on the week that this no longer was the UK's tallest roller coaster. Because Hyperia this week topped out at Thorpe Park, and that has now become the UK's tallest roller coaster, taking the record from the big one. But when this opened 30 years ago, this was not only the tallest roller coaster in the UK, but in Europe, but in the world. So when it first opened, it was the biggest roller coaster in the world. So the big one, 30 years old this year. Come on then, let's go and ride it. And we'll be doing Hyperia later on in the season. Let's go. Gotta admit, I love the theme music for this. It's not themed at all, this coaster, but I do love the Big One music there. Well, the Pepsi Max Big One, still themed. And it looks like we're pretty much walking straight up and into the ride station. Now yesterday, admittedly, the weather was nicer, but yesterday when I checked, this had an hour wait time, mate. And today, yeah, an hour wait time. And today, not quite a walk on, but it's certainly a walk straight into the station. Yeah, pretty much walking straight into the station. So it looks like we're on one car, Lewis, and also by the looks of it, they've closed off the back section. So I don't know why, because they're all weighted out, or some of them are weighted out. So one car back section, so it's a good job it's not a busy day, otherwise this queue would be really, really long. But it's not so bad, we've been here for about 15 minutes. So yeah, not too bad on ops. So part of this ride was retracked in the winter.
Yeah.
So you have to see if you can spot the retrack bit.
Where my school is.
And we'll have to... Second.
And where my school is, we saw it get built.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you, from your school? So you'll have to see if you can spot where the retrack
I know where it is.
is.
Yeah.
And front row ride. Is that dude? Yeah, good. That was pretty smooth, wasn't it? I don't think... So for 30 years old, I think they spent a lot of money on the retrack. Not sure whether they put new wheels on that car, on that train. I don't know, but that's as smooth a run as I've had on the big one for... I don't think it was a new... Certainly wasn't a new train, but they've certainly done work on the train.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to go over on...
Suspension or something like that.
Yeah, I think they might put new wheels on it, mate. But that's as smooth a ride as I've had on that for years and years and years. That was really, really good. It makes a change coming off the big one and not feeling hurt. Right, we're going to go over onto the Red Arrows over there. Lucy's going on this one. I'm going to film off ride.
I'm going to spin it like I know.
You're going to spin it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's head over there. Just noticed the steeplechase is an absolute walk-on. So we're going to go on the steeplechase and have a race. See who wins on this one, yeah? Absolute walk-on for the steeplechase. Normally a really slow loader, this one. It's there's not many of these left in the world. I think there might only be 2. I should have done some research first. Should have remembered. But yeah, I think there's only 2 of these in the world. Which are you going on, mate? Middle? Red? Okay. We can't video on this. Well, yeah. You have to wait at the bottom there. An absolute walk-on steeplechase. I quite like this ride. It hurts a bit. But yeah, I think, like I said, there might only be 2 of these in the world left operating right now. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Am I going to win? Yeah! Did you win? Yeah, of course we did. I'm a winner! So I was a winner on steeplechase.
Okay, put in the comments. Is it up to the stairs?
No, it's up to the finish line. The line?
No, it's up to the stairs.
No, steeplechase, I'm a winner. Right, Skyforce. So let's go and have a... Lucy's going on this one. I'm going to video off ride. Go for it, you might get on this one if you're quick. So up one, down one, as you're going over the top. You're going to get it spinning? You reckon? We'll see. We'll soon see. So Red Arrow Skyforce. So the rumours are, wow, there's the icon. Rumours are that the Boulevard Hotel that's just there might be expanding into this space. And if that's so, I reckon they'll move this over to where Ice Blast is at the moment. Who knows? We'll soon find out. Right, just the 2 of them riding. I bet you can't get it spinning. Let's see. That looks cold. So I think I've already said, oh, he's doing all right. I think I've already said it before. With it being a cold day and a drizzly day, it's pretty quiet here today. Most things are walk on. Big one was 15-minute queue. Oh, he's getting there. He's getting there. Let's see if he gets it this time. Yeah, he was like this last time. Couldn't quite get it there. Oi! Right, we'll catch him up later if he gets it over. The woman in front's got it going, but Lewis is struggling. He still can't get it. And I think that might be it. I think they might be coming into land on this one. Yeah, it's a good ride. Like I say, it'll be interesting to see if this does move. I think it fits the footprint. Hope they don't get rid of it. So Lewis has gone back on. Number 8 apparently is the one we've been told as a tip if you want to spin. But he still doesn't look like he's got it going. Our next ride is going to be Icon, which is just coming over here. Possibly, up to now, my favourite coaster in the UK. So we're going to go over to Icon next. Still, no, he still hasn't got it going. Never mind.
You know that there are people who are gonna, you know the next one.
Yeah.
They're moving it. They're gonna edit it to make it more better.
Right, but he did okay there. He didn't quite get it spinning. Right, come on then. Let's go over to Icon. The Icon merch shop. We won't go in there today. So we've done it a few times. You got some Icon merch last time out, didn't you? Oh, there she goes. And that's the beauty of this park. One thing we do love about Pleasure Beach is all the rides intermingle. I don't think anywhere in the world you have as big a mix of rides.
This is Smiler. Calm down.
Yeah, well, yeah. Smiler 14 inversion, so not quite. A little bit of a queue, but it'll be okay. And there's the second launch into the stall. Possibly the best element. And you know what? I like the second half of this coaster better than the first half. But yeah, it's all good. So here's the Grand Prix, standing but not operating. Again, when we walk over there, we'll have a chat about that. Bit of a shame, we did a full POV of that, so you can find that in this playlist. Be interesting what they do with the space. I think if they do, there's Avalanche coming down, if they do eventually get rid of Avalanche as well, then this is a huge amount of space that they'll have. But as ever with Pleasure Beach, it's all about investment. It's a family run and family owned park by the Thompson family, so they haven't got the investment or the money that the Merlin parks have. But yeah, if I just flick to say what I was saying here about the intermix into what we got there, we've got Icon, we've got the Big Dipper that was 100 years old last year, we've got Infusion, and we've got the big one all merged, all intertwining. Just fantastic. Right, let's see what the queue's like. We may wait for a front row because it's not that bad. We'll have a look, because front row for me has to be done on Icon. Since Enzo back row's a paid spinny bit, which we did, which is alright, not worth the money, probably a one and done. No mist.
That's the bad thing about this guy. It can work and sometimes doesn't.
I flicked to me. Go on.
Nobody wants to see his ugly face.
Oi!
The thing about this ride, that the mist doesn't always work.
The mist? No, the mist doesn't always work. So we wait, what, about 15 minutes for a front row? These guys look worried. He looks nervous. Yes, he knows. How's your ride?
Good.
Good. A bit bumpy.
Right.
It's got a bit of a rattle now.
In the park.
Let's ride in the park. It's got a bit of a rattle since last year.
Probably.
It's rattly, which is a bit of a shame.
Not as well as
Yeah, it's not really rattly. And the other thing is, if you do it in the rain, which we just done, it hurts.
on that loop.
On the you get blasted, don't you?
That loop.
At the top there on the stall. Right, you want to get some food, yeah?
Yeah, and you know when you were going in there, I pretended I was passed out for my own grip. It's like I did.
Right, I'm going to walk over back to where Alice in Wonderland is and get some food. So yeah, the second half of the layout for me is definitely better than the first half. I was hoping it was going to come around, then it should be there, it is. So yes, Grand National standing but not operating, as I keep saying. Avalanche rumoured to maybe go in, which would free up all this space.
And the reason we're saying all this is because when you come in and you like favourite rides, ones that are down, you don't
Yeah, you need
pay.
to come now, don't you, really? Avalanche.
Because it's like your favourite ride, Avalanche. No, sorry, like one of the broken ones,
Grand Prix.
like Grand Prix. You won't be able to do it, so it'll just be like a waste.
Yeah, well, I think the Grand Prix is finished now.
That's why.
Oh, Revolution, one of the old favourites. Not sure we'll do that today because we're only here for a little bit because it's going to start raining. It's getting colder. But yeah, massive footprint, as you can just see. All that time we've been talking, we've been walking. So huge footprint there for some new roller coasters, new investments. Right, let's walk back to all there where we just walked through. Let's walk back and get some food.
Moving.
Oh yeah, he's moving. He wasn't moving before.
Crossing the borders of Nickelodeon Land.
Yep. So this is Nickelodeon Land. I don't think we'll be in here today. We'll save Nickelodeon Land for when we come with Odin.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nickelodeon Land. It's a cool little land for kiddie winks. Got a great first coaster, a great first Woody, hasn't it?
Yeah, and if you want food, go down there, go down, and there's a little like shop where we're going now.
Yeah. There's loads of food places, but we like this one, and with our season pass you get past discounts as well.
And there's a shelter kind
Yeah,
of thing.
and there is a Burger King here, but you don't get past discount with Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh, Rugrats log flume's open. Should we go on it?
Nope.
Nope. Too wet. We don't need to go on Rugrats to get wet today.
Already wet enough.
So we're still discussing Valhalla, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll see. We might not. It might be a bit cold when we get off. Oh, there's the wooden roller coaster, the blue one, just there in the background going round the top.
If it's sunny, I would recommend it. But if it's raining, I don't know.
Are you going to get wet anyway?
Yeah, no,
So you might as well get wet on the ride, is my argument. Lewis isn't convinced here.
No.
Nope. Right, let's go and get food by Alice in Wonderland. Right, so we're back at Alice in Wonderland, and this is the burger place over here, in the Beach Burgers. So let's go and have a look at the prices. So there's the prices, gone up again since last year. Sit on your seat.
I am.
How little are you? So is that good? That burger looks really nice. Open it up, let's have a look at it inside. Okay, patty's not the biggiest. It should be $9.95. You get 10% off bin pass holders. $8.95. It's alright. Equivalent to Mackie D's. Theme park prices. Is it good? You had a bite? Have a bite. Tell us what you think. That bread bun looks really nice. It doesn't look like just a burger bread bun. It looks like a... God, he's a rabbit. Good? Need some sauces. Got some tomato here, but you haven't put any mayo on yet. Bit dry. Sauces. Is that good? Yeah. We're going to go on... Well, we might as well go on Alice, and there's no queue. And it's a walk on. And Alice ride then. Built in 1962, one of her old rides. And they actually asked Walt Disney for approval to build this ride. There you go. Little note. Right, pick your rubbish up. I don't know. Hey, we got the one with our new friend. I'm going to go in the back next to him. Haha. Up.
Look at him.
Hello. It's the Mad Hatter. So shall we do a full ride vlog? I don't think so. Yeah? Right, okay, Luce wants to do a full ride vlog then. I wasn't going to, we've done this before. I'm not going to put it on its own vlog though, it's very dark in here. You scared, Lewis?
No.
It's just weird in here, oh, the tunnel. Great. Makes the house feel like it's spinning upside down. Downer and even downer. Oh, is she going to knock the head? Oh, it's not a head anymore. That used to be a head. That's changed. I'm going to have to go to that lens otherwise. Who? You. Is a frog going to jump? Yeah, the jumping frog works. Now, Humpty Dumpty, oh, there's a Cheshire Cat. Oh, I think they've repainted this all and put new dark lights in to brighten it all up. It's looking very bright and fresh. Oh, and the doors open automatically. You used to ram into the doors and they used to open.
Oh my God.
It's looking very fresh in here. They've got all the effects working. The beauty of coming early season. Right, is Humpty Dumpty going to fall off the wall? This hasn't been working for a few years. Yay! And is he climbing back up? No! Boo! Oh, he is! He did at the end then, didn't he? Yeah, look at that. What's that? A treacle well. And the upside down house. You're nothing but a pack of cards, said Alice. And there's a Cheshire Cat again, and back to the outside. Oh, we ramped through those doors. And there's Valhalla, which we should be going on. But I'm not sure Louis wants to. Hello, Mad Hatter. How are you all? Bit bumpy. Gonna go under the pack of cards. Please remain seated. And that's it, coming to the end of the ride. Was that fun? Yep. Was that good?
Yeah, they've painted it all.
I think they have, yes. I think they spent some money refurbing that over the winter, which is good to see. And all the effects worked. I didn't think the Humpty Dumpty climbing up did, but you looked back and he was. But I couldn't flip the camera around quick enough. Right, we're walking back this way to go on Dodgems, and then we might finish with Grand National before we head off.
Yeah.
But we're doing that or Valhalla. We'll see about Valhalla. Still not decided. Lucy's still saying no. I haven't decided. We'll see. So Lucy's running off to get on the Dodgems while I video him, and then I'm going to jump on and join him in a bit. Not the fastest bumper cars in the world, Dodgems. And again, another interesting fact. If anybody is interested, this used to be a ride called the Whip. So this was the old Whip station. And then they moved the Super Bowl Dodgems from the park entrance and sold those. But they still wanted a Dodgems ride, so they built these Dodgems here. Nowhere near as big or as exciting, but still good to see. Do all these big rides, still Lewis just loves Dodgems being able to drive. So I might have a go with him in a minute. How fun! Up! That was a reasonably long cycle actually. Was that fun? What should we do now? Head over to the Grand National? Do the Grand National? Yeah, let's go. We'll walk a slightly different way. So we haven't put past the river caves or Bean Street or the fountains yet. So I'll walk down that way. Come on, Grand National, let's go. We're walking over to Grand National. We just looked and Big Dipper's a walk on. 100-year-old last year, the Big Dipper. I might go back and get one of those sweatshirts in a minute. Yeah, go wherever, no, towards the back. We can get on this one. Yeah, if we get on this one, second to back, get some air time at the back. This time it's going to be a walk on. Just put it back on, mate, while we're on the ride. There we go, second to the back, we might get a bit of air time. 100 years old, Lewis, last year this. 100 years old last year this. Good, mate. It was good, wasn't it? Got a bit wet again, got a bit hit with the wet water. Right, yeah, he slept sort of in the middle, but that was a long time ago, yeah. Telling Lewis, a long time ago somebody broke the world record for staying on a roller coaster. And I actually, at that time, must have been 20, 30 years ago maybe. Dominguez he was called. So that was cool. So we're going to walk over to Grand National, but the weather has taken a turn for the worse. And when we were on there, we just looked up and it looked, yeah, you can see the rain. So that might be us. But, no, okay, that's not the rain. That's a waterfall over here. But again, Infusion, big one, all wrapped together. Right, let's walk over to National. We'll see what the rain does between now and us getting to National, to whether we ride the Grand National, which is the best woody coaster here. Even though the Big Dipper's 100 years old, the National's the best woody. 100 years old last year, 101 now. Go on then, run over. I think you're in for a nasty surprise though, dude. Not cakes, mate. Although that said, I think you'd like them anyway. You like seafood, don't you?
I would like that.
Yeah, it's not really cakes though, is it? Right, so over here is the Grand National, no, the Grand Prix station, standing but not operating for the summer or for the season, which is such a shame. But Amanda's promised something new. Let's go and have a look. Here comes Lewis. We want that car, don't we, for our back garden? Want that car for our back garden? Want that car for our back garden? Well, Case in our back garden. So yeah, the end of the Grand National. So like I say, we did a full POV vlog, didn't we? So if you go into the Pleasure Beach playlist, that's in there. Right, come on then, let's potter down and see if the Grand National's going and how wet it is when we get there. Another bit of unused space. There's a car park behind there. That used to be a waltzer in the dark in that dome called the Black Hole. It was really good. So again, there was rumours that they were going to knock all this down and the Impossible, and then the space there where the fountains are, and the fountain show's going off. Oh look, the fountain show going. So all that space and the space behind the river caves, and they could build a ride. I don't know whether Tigers at Busch Gardens, something like that, would fit here. River caves isn't working today. Look, it's all drained out. It's bizarre. I wonder why. No river caves. Fountain show. Not quite the Bellagio, is it, mate? every 30 minutes it goes off. And then Impossible behind, but again, out of season they don't do the haunted swing, but in fact I think it's closed. Right, come on then, last ride of the day, because we've decided against Valhalla because it's very wet. So we're going to go and do Grand National, last ride of the day, yeah? And then Daddy might get that sweater. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and do Grand National. I love the Art Deco building here at the Grand National a few years ago. They repaired it all and rebuilt it. It's an Omni-Loop coaster, which means there's actually only one track, even though it's two sides, but it's two sides to the same track. Right, which side are you going on, mate? Red? Let's go. Side then. Let's go, go, go. Good, good? That's a bit rougher than the Big Dipper, isn't it? Woo! We were on a wheel seat though, so it wasn't as bad. Oh wow. Yeah, that's bumpy. So, I think we're a bit cold and it's starting to get a bit wet, so we're going to go, aren't we? So we'll do the outro from the outside. So let's exit. That's guest services, by the way, just in front of there. We didn't do Valhalla, we didn't do Ghost Train. Luce didn't fancy Ghost Train, so we'll do Ghost Train another day. We will do a POV though. So we're going to exit through the gift shop. I'm going to go back into the main gift shop in a minute. And then we'll do an outro. Had a good day. Very few queues, which is good. What are you doing? Right then, so that was our first visit to Pleasure Beach for the year. Yeah. It was a bit wet and a bit damp. It wasn't too bad in the rain. Let's find him in there. So how was your day? Good. Good. What was your favourite ride that we went on? Big one? Icon? Big Dipper? Icon. You know what? Big Dipper. Not Big Dipper. Dodgems. Oh yeah, you always like the Dodgems. I thought the big one. The retract's really good. So yes, I know people complain he wasn't open on time, but I don't mind. You know, if you're spending all that money, sometimes things don't go totally according to plan. Things don't get open on time. So yeah. Oh, and do you want to open that up? Look what Daddy bought. Open it up. Let's spin this. I got a Big Dipper 100 years. Nearly got this last year, but they're on offer this year. So I think that's an ace. So I got one of those. Right, so yeah, we've had a good day. There was an issue with customer services, as we said before, about videoing staff. Didn't mean to. So once again, apologies if anybody took offence at that, either at the resort or anybody online. Yeah, when we bought this, it was the same gentleman and he didn't print a receipt off, but never mind. So yeah, we've had a really good day. So what do we say now? Until we ride again later. Alligator. From Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or no, sorry, from Pleasure Beach Resort.